Good evening, families, friends, educators, faculty, and staff, and especially our esteemed guests and members of the dais. I am Lynette Williams, and I am the proud executive principal at Middletown High School. It is my distinct honor to welcome each of you to tonight's celebration. But before we begin, just a little bit of housekeeping. Please remember to silence all cell phones. In the event of an emergency, our exits are to your left and to your right. Restrooms are in the lobby and then to the right. After the graduates enter, we will salute the flag and present the National Anthem. At that time, I will introduce the esteemed dais and our honorable guests. So without further ado, I would like to welcome our 2022 graduates to enter the room. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, we will ask everyone to rise for the presentation of the colors and the flag salute.
so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you so much. What an amazing performance from our National Junior ROTC, spearheaded by Chief Slingerland, as well as our MHS Chamber Singers, spearheaded by Mr. Bennett. That was absolutely amazing. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our esteemed guest, Board of Education President, Pastor John Williams. Vice President Rose Tobiason cannot be with us this evening, but we do have this evening Interim Superintendent Amy Creedon, Interim Assistant Superintendent Camille Adoma, Board Member Mr. Vincent Crescenzo, Board Member Mr. Kevin Gomez, Board Member Ms. Nicole Houston, we would always like to give honor to Mr. John Perino, and although Mr. Freddie Williams is unable to attend tonight, we also like to welcome Mr. Mitchell Williams. To my left, and also on the other side of the dais, are some of my team members that really make everything happen. And tonight we have Assistant Principal, Associate Principal Lauren Durr, Instructional Leaders Norval Connell, Instructional Leader Rachel Coons, we have one of our district coordinators, Ms. Yaya Whaley, Instructional Leader Ms. Damas Caraballo, and our amazing deans, Mr. Anthony Williams, Ms. Karina Acevedo, Ms. Omar Perez, Ms. Ashley Merchant, Ms. Kate Sheedy, Ms. Nagla Asaka, and Director of Special Education, Ms. Julie Dominguez. I have to give a very special shout out to our tech crew for holding it down and making all of this happen tonight. Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite Pastor John Williams to the podium for his address to the graduates.
So let me move this thing that everyone's standing on, because I don't need it. Well, first let me say good evening to everybody, to everyone that is here, to all of parents, guardians, friends, family members, to all of the staff and faculty of the Enlarged City School District of Middletown, and most of all, to the honorees tonight, the graduates of this class of 2022. And so we're grateful to be here tonight just to give a few words of encouragement to 25 wonderful young people. These particular graduations, winter and summer graduations, are amongst some of my favorite events that we hold in these particular times. It's because these individuals that are sitting here before us in the robes and the caps are representative of the spirit of persistence. They're representative of a spirit of being able to press forward despite what obstacles stand in the way. They represent what is the best in all of us, despite the fact that they have had to face some things that maybe many of us didn't have to face. I happen to be a proud graduate of the class of 1982. Next year, I will celebrate my 40th class reunion. Don't say, I look good for my age. The things that I had to face, and that my classmates had to face, many of you have already dealt with it long before we had to deal with it. There are things and obstacles that you've had to face in your already short lifetime that some of us in this room haven't had to face until we got into our middle ages. But what I'm confident is, and what I'm confident about is the fact that you have been instilled and there's been planted within you all of the tools that are necessary for your success. Adversity is not a bad thing. Adversity is not something that we really should hold our heads down on. But the reality is that adversity makes us stronger. A hunk of coal, when it's subjected to an estimable amount of pressure over an estimable amount of years, becomes a diamond. The muscles that you gain when you look at bodybuilders, they only get those muscles through subjecting their bodies to pressure. And so it is that you've gone through some adversity, and everybody in this room has faced adversity, especially in these last 2 years. Especially in these last 2 years. A year ago, we were not able to have the chorus come in and to sing the National Anthem. We were not able to have as many people as we see in the room tonight. We were not able to have them last year. But we persevered and we've overcome, and we're here. We didn't just survive. You didn't just survive. To survive is a good thing, and if you have to survive, by all means, please survive. But to survive means is that you hung on by a thread. The reality is that you are overcomers. The overcome in the Webster's Dictionary means to subjugate. It means to be on top of. Nobody here in this room, especially these 25 graduates tonight, nobody here is just somebody that is skating through. You might feel it sometimes like you were. You might feel as though your life and certain points of your life have been muted, but the reality is that you are stronger, you are better, and you are wiser because of the adversity that you have gone through. And so we can sit here and be confident with the fact that as you go out into this next stage of your life, that you'll be prepared to be better, to be stronger, and to be wiser. I began to look at the number of graduates tonight. 25. 25 is a significant number because 25 is a number that means change. And the one thing that we need in this world is change. The one thing that we need is those that will go out and will change the world for better. I want to add this before I take my seat, because the reality is that while we're here and you are deserving of all of the applause, you are deserving of all of the accolades, you are deserving to be rewarded for your hard work, I want you to never forget that it took someone to help you get to where you are. It took the staff and these teachers and these administrators. It took your parents and your guardians and your cousins and your aunties and your uncles to help you get to the place where you are. It took a friend to help you get to where you are. And so as you go out into the world, never forget those that help you get to where you are. We applaud what you've done. Here's how you don't forget. Begin to pay it forward. Begin to help somebody else. Because whatever we do in this world, whatever accomplishments and titles we have, the truth of the matter is all that's going to pass away. People will forget what you say. People will forget what you do, but people will never ever forget how you made them feel. So my challenge to you as you get set to go into this next stage of life is make sure that you show kindness. Make sure that you show love. Make sure that you usher in a presence of peace. Make sure that you help somebody along the way. Make sure that you don't look down upon anybody, because there is no such thing as throwaway people. Everybody has value. Everybody. I got an amen in the house. Man, I might just... My dad used to say, don't say amen to a preacher because it's like saying sick him to a dog. But everybody has value. Don't look down on anybody. Help somebody else get up. And know this, that when you fall, it's okay. Just don't stay down. All you have to do is just get up one more time than you've fallen. That's all you have to do. So I just came by to encourage you, because you are special, you are precious, and we are so excited about your next, because your next is going to be wonderful. We're sorry to see you go, but the reality is it's time. You brought value to our lives, and you brought value to this school, and you brought value to this district, and you brought value to this community. And you're going to continue to do so. But I'm just excited that you're going to have value in your next stage of life. And so God bless you, class of 2022. God bless your parents and your family. God bless your walk. May your crooked places be made straight, and all your high places be brought low. Congratulations.
So he forgot to move it back. That was my secret. So at this time, I would like to present my address to you, and thank you so much, Pastor Williams. That was an amazing speech to our scholars. And I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge all of our amazing guidance counselors, our security monitors that are here, our faculty, our staff, our teachers. Thank you so much. Thank you. Our attendance officers, our office staff, thank you for being here. Our publicist, Mr. Kevin Witt, thank you for doing all that you do. And Barksdale, they showed up and showed out. So the quote that's on the front of our program reads, "Stepping into our destiny with a sense of purpose in mind, the class of 2022 will be forever aligned." This quote comes from our senior class leaders, Ms. Natal and Ms. Luba. I would like to pay particular attention to the term aligned. But what does that mean? Well, to align means to systematically place things or arrange them in a particular way. To be aligned might indicate that we have decided to support a particular person, organization, or cause. And to that end, sometimes we even hear or repeat phrases such as, "the stars are aligned." And very often, the insinuation behind that phrase is that that thing is something mystical. It's something that we can't describe that's behind that alignment. But I assert that to be aligned is a very purposeful process. And the fact that we are here tonight is the result of that purposeful process of alignment. Alignment, in my opinion, requires 3 P's: planning, preparedness, and of course, purpose. So let's start with the plan. Very seldom can a plan be actualized in isolation. You know the adage, it takes a village. A plan such as this, that we see unfold before our eyes tonight, may require the support of parents, guardians, caretakers, family members, faculty, staff, and community members. And let me just pause to give a shout out to all of the parents and guardians. Because your part of the plan, I am sure, included sleepless nights, a lot of patience, worry, exasperation, aggravation, prayer in the midnight hour, and also, I'm sure, much advocacy, patience, fortitude, and encouragement. You know, in fact, scholars, take off your gowns and your caps and hand them over to your parents, because they are the ones graduating here tonight. They are the real MVPs. But seriously, there's also preparedness. My mom always said that if you stay ready, then you don't have to get ready. So you prepared for this with hard work, diligence, and a commitment to ensuring academic success and excellence. That last P is for purpose. And I will even encourage you to let your passion fuel your purpose. Walk into the world confidently, boldly, and with pride. Believe in yourself and always say to yourself that nothing is impossible because I possible. All of the lessons that brought you to this moment will carry you through. You are ready. Continue to plan, stay prepared, and align your purpose as you walk into your destiny. Remember that as Maya Angelou stated, we may encounter many defeats, but we must not ever be defeated. Middletown High School graduates, you are my first graduating class. I am so proud of you. And as we recite, we are one community, one district, one graduating class, one Middletown. Job well done. And at this moment, I would like to invite Mrs. Amy Creedon, Interim Superintendent, and Mrs. Camille Adoma, our Interim Assistant Superintendent, to present the certification of our graduates.
Good evening. Congratulations. Mrs. Adoma, it's at this point in the program that we're prepared to certify the graduates. Have the graduates before us this evening met all of the requirements as outlined by the New York State Education Department?
Yes, they definitely have.
Now we turn the program back over to Mrs. Williams and the deans to present the graduation diplomas to the graduates.
Oh, you're first? Okay, go ahead.
And then she's gonna come up?
Yes.
I definitely don't need this. I definitely don't need to stand on this. Jordan. Jordan Alphonse.
Julia Mary Angus.
Giovanni Ariza. Maya Beezer.
Kaylin Cintron. Aaliyah DeGroat. Kyle Ellison. Maripaz Farias. And I will be accepting on behalf of Vindhya P. Dio Nareen.
Jocelyn Garcia.
Adelise Guzman.
Kareem Hamilton.
Destiny G. Henlin.
Tavion Kelly. I don't want to be in this picture. Aaliyah Marie Lopez.
Vanessa Morales Corona. Zylasia Jade Tanae Morton. Oh, wait, did it too early? Kaylee, yep. Kaylee Perez.
Nick Rogers. Carlos Manuel Romero Monroy. Harpreet Singh.
Hannah Storms.
Richard Traverso Jr. Eric Wright. And last but certainly not least, Albert Joshua Zakatelko.
At this time, I would like to invite Superintendent Amy Creedon and Assistant Superintendent Camille Adoma for the moving of the tassel.
Class of 22, you're going to move your tassel from the right side to the left.
Well, whether you are graduating early, as many of you are, or you had the fortitude and resilience to make sure you got it done, we are so proud of each and every one of you. So the 2022 graduates, congratulations. Well done. At this time, we will ask our graduates to stand, and we will follow them out after they recess. And there are snacks in the lobby for you to enjoy. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out tonight. Well done. you supposed to do something? Oh, yeah, I know, I was like,